A heart without a soul cannot beat. A heart that cannot beat turns to ice. The ice hides what once was, until the soul comes calling again to awaken what lies beneath the frost.
Getting dirt.
You're getting dirt.
We're
This is
getting
true.
dirt.
You certainly are getting dirt.
Yeah, so last session, we were introduced to the magical, wonderful monster known as Hermanthony. It is a baby centaur, demon beast, fucking horror, derived from probably the nightmares of Satan himself. Yeah, Cam just put it on the screen there. I guess I should describe it a little bit more detail. See, the bottom half is a very muscular horse, with a tail that appears to be very similar to like the root of a carrot in the ground, but like a horribly mutated one. Is what the tail looks like. I guess the carrot itself is the root. Nonetheless, its arms have been notably torn off, leaving bleeding stumps at the elbows. Now, I don't know if something had, been done to it to cause that horrific injury, or if God really just hated this thing when he made it. Let's see. Speaking of which, that would not surprise me, because this, the upper half of it, I should mention, is a giant fucking human baby, whose ribs have grown out through its chest and pierced through its skin, erupting like a tree erupts from the earth. Its head is tilted back in a lull, with its tongue hanging out of its toothless, gummy mouth.
As if asking God why it exists.
I should note that its eyes are closed and it is in a slight smile, as if in this questioning of its own existence, its own horrid existence, the creature feels a little bit of elation, knowing that it is God's most horrific creation, and that all will know its name and image in fear. It also has big leathery wings that appear to come out of its neck for some reason.
Oh, don't worry. Those are not leathery wings. Those are wings of pure beef.
So they're flesh.
What the fuck?
Wings.
Yes.
They're just flesh.
Yes.
So it's just it's literally
in the same
you
way
literally
that the
gave
body.
this game.
In the same way
You literally
as
gave this guy skinless wings.
In the same way that the horse bits are skinless. Yes, the wings are also just raw meat.
It's just skinless wings. Like, this sounds like the dude has fucking TGI Friday wings.
And I should note that from the research that the party did last session on these creatures, that's just how they are. Like, lack of arms and all, that's just how they are. Nothing rips their arms off as far as anyone's aware. They just
because
exist
nothing can
like
get
that.
close enough. Nothing can get close enough to tear its arms off, because as soon as anything gets within 20 feet, its eyeballs erupt in horror and it vomits.
Yeah, and it's like, I mean, evolution just failed this thing. Honestly, like it just failed it straight up.
I think
I feel
we
like
all just
there's
need to
no-
accept
there's
that
no two
science
ways
does
about
not
it.
apply to this creation.
Yeah, I feel
Yeah,
like
I mean,
feel like
basically,
it's hard
If there
to
were-
see.
someone had to make this in a lab.
If there were
Yeah.
ever any evidence for intelligent design, then this must be it, because only something that is alive and thinking could create something so horrifically cruel.
Like, people think that the fucking COVID-19 virus came out of a lab in Wuhan, China. No, this is what they were working on in the lab in Wuhan, China. COVID was just a cover-up.
Jesus Christ.
And
We
noticeably,
do not
dear,
endorse anything that Jacob has just said.
noticeably, dear viewer, it is still quite a ways prettier than your mother.
Oh,
Jesus.
Oh my god.
I apologize. I love you guys. You're great fans.
So
Thank
We
you for
have
listening.
like 3
And at
fans.
that
Don't
point, I think we've
alienate
covered
them.
all of our bases.
good lord, what is happening? Okay.
We're starting new conspiracy theories.
Oh, also, Thicket got depressed.
Yeah. I think it got
Oh,
depressed.
and we drank a bunch.
And the party drank a bunch, and that's
The
how...
boys.
The
The boys
drank
got
a bunch,
drunk
that's true.
and passed out.
The boys...
On a stakeout. On a
boy-
stakeout. They got
boy-
drunk and
boy-
passed
there.
out.
Why was fucking there? All right.
The boys and the genderless dragon man got drunk on a stakeout, while and that is how only part of the party has actually seen this horrid creature in person during said stakeout. At
We just
the
keep referencing
Gallon
that
of
fucking painting.
Greenhouses. Yes, and they keep referencing the painting that was found by the party in Yagwal. And I believe, if I'm remembering correctly, what the party's current plan is to go through with their job of going around a day and a half south to a trading post to pick up some special soil for the Greenhouse Guild. I believe the plan, at least last we left it, was to do that tomorrow. Even though it is at this moment only around 3 in the afternoon. So,
Interesting.
what
Okay.
does the group want to do as it is now 3 in the afternoon?
Well, I suppose can we get a full half day travel in?
Sure, you can get half a day's travel in.
Does anyone object to half a day's travel?
I'm down for it. Why not?
Okay, so here's the other question. Does anyone want to buy anything before they go? Any supplies that they might find useful?
Yeah, we should probably. I'll get some more elixir of lives,
Okay.
and also some more bottles of mead.
Yeah, I want some good alcohol. Not the weak
Okay.
stuff that they were drinking.
So
Weak stuff. I chugged down a whole bottle for the hell of it.
So a minor elixir of life is, I'm assuming, what you're going for, Thub, and those are 3 gold each. How many of them would you like?
I mean, I can only afford 3, but I'll just go with. I'll go with 1.
1? Okay. Lovely.
And how many?
Can-
How much is a bottle of mead? Oh, I already put it in my inventory because I had
Yeah.
one already.
Yeah, you had one already. I don't remember what we said the price was. But
3 gold.
Yeah, 3 gold works.
Wait,
Wait, 3
Yeah,
gold?
sure.
No, that's
Yeah, you
way
just
too
said 3
expensive.
gold.
That's way too expensive. No, that's
That's
for
what cops
that's an
don't
elixir
need,
of
man.
life. An elixir of life is 3 gold, not the bottle of mead.
I was gonna say, Morgan was
No.
gonna be
Oh,
second guessing.
okay,
never
buying-
mind,
never mind then.
A bottle of mead, that's like probably, I don't know, probably closer to 5 or 6 silver.
Okay, cool. So then I need to break a gold. 1 gold is 10 silver, right?
Yes, yes, it is. And Morgan, what kind of good alcohol are you looking for?
Can I find any like strong dwarven ale or something?
Strong dwarven ale. I would say the Ugly Wolf Inn, the tavern in town, is run by a dwarf, and they definitely have their own sort of home brew that they make for the local dwarves. And even that being said, that only gets up to around 20% ABV. So that
A weak beer, right?
that's really strong for a beer. That's quite literally, I believe, as physically strong as a beer can get.
Yes, but for dwarves, it's a weak brew.
No, for dwarves
Okay.
that is their normal.
Okay.
She'll take it.
Okay, so that I would say that would probably run you like, how much are you looking for? Like, do you want a full keg of it?
No, we're gonna be traveling. She's not gonna carry a keg around.
Well, I guess here's the other question. Are you using the snowmobile?
I thought.
Yes, we're
that was
using
the
the
plan.
snowmobile.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're getting there.
Okay, so how much do you want? You can buy it by the bottle, you can buy it by the keg. Those are basically your options. Bottle, keg,
How much is a bottle?
glass. A bottle would probably be like, I would say like 4 copper.
Oh, how much is a keg then?
A keg would probably be 2 silver.
Can we fit a keg on top of this?
I
You can fit
guess.
it in a snowmobile even.
Along with all the dirt we gotta carry?
Possibly.
I assume it's in bags, so like we can stack it up. I say out of character.
I mean, for silver, I'll just buy a daggone keg.
Okay.
I mean,
So, yeah, you buy yourself a keg, and I would say that's probably like 2 bulk. It's a pretty sizable keg. Each of these, like this keg has probably around 20 drinks worth in it.
okay.
Oh,
Um,
You let me have some.
We'll take that directly to the snowmobile and share
Okay.
it with Hedrick.
I can actually
I'm
put
sure
it.
he'd appreciate it.
Oh, very definitely. I can actually put it in the snowmobile's inventory if you'd like.
That works. That works.
Um, so I will put the keg of dwarven ale. All right. Yes, because your snowmobile does have an inventory.
Can I sell this law and rhetoric book along with the bestial mutagen potion?
The law and rhetoric book. Yes, I would say you'd be able to probably sell the book to the library for 3 gold. And the mutagen potion, you'd be able to sell that to somebody for 4 gold.
Okay. And then how much would it be to get another 5 bolts for my crossbow?
Crossbow bolts. Bolts. That would be 1 silver for 5.
Okay, so I'm gonna buy another 5 and I'm gonna buy another minor healing potion.
Okay. Lovely. And the minor healing potion would be 4 gold.
Yep.
There you go. All right then. Does anyone else have anything they'd like to purchase?
Basically good.
Weapon sellers around here.
Well, yeah, it's a big old town.
Yeah.
What are you looking for?
A specific magical blade around like 3.5 inches in length.
That's very descriptive.
Yes, I know that this. Wyatt would know that this.
Are you talking about an actual item that you're looking to buy, or are you looking for your personal item?
My thing.
Okay.
Specifically.
Make a society check.
Okay. Great. I'm great at these.
You know what? I would say diplomacy, actually.
Diplomacy and society. Okay.
Yeah.
Natural 1 too.
Yeah, you don't even know where to start. Like, there's definitely a couple of places around here where that would probably be selling weapons, but you
Something of this nature is a little bit
probably
fuck.
oh yeah, way out of any league of anyone around here.
Fuck.
Would the party cook possibly want to buy cooking supplies?
You know, it's not a bad idea, actually.
Yeah.
It's not a bad idea. You know, it's not a bad idea.
Considering that all you have right now is frozen meat and frozen bread, you're not
And
able to
meat.
cook. You're not able to cook any balanced meals currently.
Okay. Where's the fucking thing for the cooking again?
It's in the player's guide.
Right, so balanced cooking is like meat, carbs, and vegetables, right?
Meat, carb, plant, seasoning. So fruit,
Meat, carb, plant,
fruit
seasoning.
or
Alright,
vegetable.
So, alright. Well, we have the meat, kinda.
Yeah, the meat and the carb are the two things that you currently have. You do have
What's
the
the
mead.
carb?
The carb is the frozen bread.
Oh, that's fair. Maybe frozen bread isn't the greatest thing in the world, though.
True. And you do have mead, which you can use as a seasoning. That would count as wine in this case.
Yeah. Okay, so let's go. Yeah, you know what? Let's find stuff like potatoes, carrots. I have no idea what vegetables exist in this world.
Okay, well, all of them, plus some made-up ones, I'm sure. But
Okay.
I say that as if I'm not the one who's making them up. But
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Okay.
I was like, shouldn't that be your job?
How many meals worth of potatoes do you want?
How much is it per potato?
Per meal's worth is 4 copper.
Let's do. Jesus. Alright, I guess I'm breaking a silver.
So just 1 meal's worth?
No, hold on. We'll do 2.
Okay, so cool.
You said it's 8 per?
4 per.
4 per. Okay, so I'm taking away 8. 9 copper left. Alright, I should also get some vegetable. Wait, would potato be a carb or a vegetable?
Potato is a carb.
Okay, cool. I mean, hey, it is kind of both. Just saying.
It is
Alright,
kind
let's
of
get
both,
some
but I went
vegetables.
with making it carbs.
Yeah, it makes sense.
So yeah, for vegetables, there's things like carrots, cucumbers, squash.
Spinach. You got spinach.
Yeah, there's spinach. You can find some spinach.
Alright, let's do 2 meals worth of spinach. How
Alright,
much
that's
is that?
2 silver.
2 silver for 2
Yes.
meals?
Yes.
Fantastic. Okay. Let's also do some carrots.
Okay.
How many is
carrots
How many 2 meals worth?
would be 18 copper, so 1 silver, 8 copper.
Christ.
Yeah.
If I give you 2 silver, how much copper does that change?
Each silver is 10 copper.
Right, and you said it was how much for 2 meals
18.
worth of
So
carrots?
you would have two copper left over.
2 copper left over. Fantastic. All right.
Okay. So how many spinach did you buy? 2?
Yeah, I bought 2 meals worth of potatoes, spinach, and carrots.
Okay. Lovely.
And should I buy meat? How much is meat?
Meat. It depends on the type. Give me a sec. I'm putting the carrots in your party inventory.
Yeah, go for it.
If you're cooking for everybody, Morgram will pitch in if you say, I'm going to buy groceries to cook us meals. She'll give you money.
That is an option that Thub has.
And
If I need it, I'll let you know. But
Okay.
I'm doing okay
Okay.
on cash.
So when it comes to meat, What kind of meat are you looking for?
Let's do 1 meal's worth of pork and 1 meal's worth of beef.
Okay. So pork is 1.5 silver, so 1 silver, 5 copper. And beef is 2 silver.
Okay, 2 silver. All right, done. I have deducted everything.
Excellent, lovely. And I should also note that beef is the different ingredients do have different levels. That is something to note, and that does affect the effects of the meal.
This shit is like level 20 beef right here.
Actually,
Wow.
what you've purchased is level 2 beef.
Oh, boy.
Wagyu!
Which is basic normal ass beef, but you can say that you want higher quality. You can increase the level, and that will increase the cost, obviously.
Yeah, well, maybe when I'm a little richer.
So the only seasoning you have currently, I believe, is the mead. Do you want anything
let's get
else?
some more
Do you
yeah,
want
let's
like
get
a
some more
seasoning
seasoning.
pouch, or do you want to stick to alcoholic seasoning?
Let's get a seasoning pouch. How
Okay.
much is a seasoning pouch?
5
'Cause
silver, and a seasoning pouch doesn't run out.
Oh,
But
fantastic. Okay.
the seasoning pouches, like, because you're using such small amounts of things, they don't run out like a regular ingredient. But if you encounter new fancy spices, you can add them to your seasoning pouch to increase the level.
Okay.
So your seasoning pouch is something that you're going to keep in your own inventory.
All right, cool. So yeah, I have that. I deducted it already. I mean,
Lovely. I will put that in your inventory for you.
fantastic.
And why don't you go ahead into the item and just, I guess, put some basic thing. Just list off some basic seasonings that you want. Probably like salt and pepper and some other really basic seasonings. Nothing fancy, but garlic's a good one. So Jacob, do you know how to edit an item?
How to edit an item?
Yes.
Yeah, there's like the little thing here, but I don't know what you want me to edit it into.
Just edit the item and then just put in the description like what seasonings you have in there. For your
Okay,
it's more flavor than anything else right now.
No pun
Right, but
intended.
what seasons do I have? What seasonings do I have in the
I don't know,
seasoning pouch?
Probably like salt and pepper and like just the basic seasonings that you would want to keep around at all times. Like this is basic kitchen seasonings. Like the workhorse things. So nothing crazy fancy like saffron or anything like that, but
Gotta go to Omen for that, right?
yeah, those are like level 2 or 3 spices.
Yeah, all right. I'm putting in salt, pepper, garlic powder, and onion powder because those are just the things that I use regularly.
Perfect. Those are the exact things that I was thinking of for that base item. All right, lovely. Okay, so anything else that anyone wants before setting off?
I think I'm good.
Can I heal myself?
Oh wait, what's the bulk of this?
Oh, it's negligible.
Negligible. Okay.
Yeah,
As
it's
we're
negligible.
I assume we're doing this as a
Fantastic.
party, right?
I guess I'm
Yeah,
assuming we're
yeah.
doing this as a party unless other people are off doing other things. So Wyatt, I guess, has been looking for his weapon this whole time.
Yeah. Tagging along.
Wyatt, if you
if
you would like to heal yourself, you may.
Yeah. Can you just which one is this? If I can just do continual recovery, and we're just standing around for like an hour, 2 hours.
I don't know if we're
Think
just
we get-
standing around, and it's
Oh,
not
we're
been that
moving.
long. This is probably only taken like 45 minutes tops
Oh, okay.
to do
In
all
that case, I'm
this.
gonna hit myself with a medicine check then.
Okay, go for it.
26.
26. That is a critical success, so that would be 4d8 healing.
Alright, I gained 25 fucking hit points.
Lovely. You are back to full then. All right. So, in that case, are we all ready to hop in the snowmobile and get moving?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right then. In that case, you do just that. At a little after 3:45, you get Hetrick. You hop in. Who's doing the pedaling?
I will pedal.
Okay, Morgrim is doing one set of pedaling. Who's doing the other pedaling?
I can pedal.
All right, Bastion is doing the other set of pedaling. Lovely.
Would you like to share a teacup of dwarven ale while we pedal?
Sure, I'll take one.
I'll take out one of my fancy
Excellent.
decorated teacups
Lovely,
and give Bastion one, and I'll take one and then pedal.
I like that it's in a teacup.
The
That's all I
fancy
got.
teacups that she got from Yagwal, of course.
Near where I got the creepy painting.
Yeah.
Well, at least something good came out of it.
So, while the two of them are pedaling, what are the rest of you doing for downtime activities during this first half day of travel? Well, I guess that is the other question. Do you want to do a half day of travel, or do you want to do a whole day of travel? You haven't done a whole lot today, so you could get away with a whole day of travel, which would make it so that you're traveling until midnight, basically.
I honestly don't see a reason not to.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm okay with it.
Okay. All right. So you would have been directed to just follow the road south. Would you be doing that?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. So you move south. And it definitely is a long, hard pedaling journey as you make your way along. Yeah, there's a bit of light snow in the air, but thankfully no wind pushing against you. So yeah, what are Thicket and Wyatt and Thub doing since they don't have to pedal? What are they doing for downtime?
Do I have any card games on me?
I don't know.
I do not.
We can say that you bought one if you want.
Yeah, sure. I'll. Actually, not card games, but like chess.
What are you buying?
Chess.
Chess?
Yeah, chess.
Let's see if there's already an item in here for chess. There is not. So we're gonna say like 1 gold for a chess set.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
Um,
What?
maybe I won't buy chess then.
Okay.
How much for checkers?
Well,
checkers would probably
I
be
got-
like
I-
8 silver.
Well,
I
the
got
issue
4
with
lumps of
checkers
coal.
is that, with chess I can feel what they look like and know like what the pieces are. I
yeah.
can't do that with checkers.
Can't you, no offense, Pickett, but can't you take out Cranberry and be like, I see for you. Let me just
We
scrape
could
your ass
also,
in chess."
mark the pieces so that, they have a tactile thing.
Ah, but I just bought it and I don't want to ruin it.
Fair enough.
Also, taking out Cranberry would definitely set this on fire, so we probably should not do that.
It very well might.
Okay, I guess I'm just gonna be looking up at the sky then, watching the clouds,
Okay.
kicking my feet,
All right then.
just trying to ignore what happened.
Wyatt, what are you doing with your downtime?
I think I'm neglected, my prayer time, so I have to fucking do it. Very reluctantly roll his eyes like, fine, alright. Sit down. Because he's kind of been neglecting that for the past 3 days, and he kind of rolls his eyes like, I gotta fucking do it. Alright. Let's fucking do it. So he's gonna, as best he can, on a moving vehicle layout, 3 points out. So a bit of healing objects, holy symbol on the ground. He's gonna sit there and try his best to pray. Try is not too hard, but he tries.
All All right, make a religion check.
Neglecting this so bad. Natural 20, 31.
Yeah, Sershine definitely hears you. She definitely hears you. She responds to your prayers. You definitely feel as though she still is a little. She still feels a little iffy on your actions, but she's still with you. She's willing to. She's willing to see this through at the moment.
Best I got, baby. Best I got.
All right, Thub, what are you doing with your downtime?
Let me think. What can I do? I mean, there's nothing I really have to do, right? So I can just kind of chill out, vibe out.
Okay, just
Stay
because there's
chillin'.
nothing that you have to do doesn't mean that there isn't anything that you could be doing.
Well, is everybody hungry?
That is an option.
I could eat.
All right.
Yeah.
So
Morgan and I are pedaling for our lives, so
we can say that this is a long cooking process, and that Thub is currently making dinner through the entire ride, so that it's ready right when you're stopping to make camp. So a solid 8-hour cooking time.
I mean, Jesus, I can take a nap too. That's an option.
We'll say in that 8 hours that you are cooking dinner for everyone. What would you like to make?
Let me think. Potatoes, carrots, spinach. You know what? Steak and spinach. Why not?
Steak and spinach, all right. So steak is your protein, spinach is your plant. What are you doing for your carb?
Carb. Baked potato.
Potato, all right.
I don't know where the hell all this cooking equipment is. Where apparently we have a
I mean,
grill.
you
we
do
have a grill, a
have-
frying pan, a stove,
Well, so
and an oven.
here's the thing, Jacob. You do have fire and metal elemental powers.
Oh, so I'm just like metal bending all of the necessary cooking ware into
That's what I
existence.
assumed. You do have the flash forge ability.
And I also
So-
have and I also have fire elemental. So
Yeah. So you're
yeah,
able
you know,
to
maybe I just kind of had that covered. I am
Yeah.
the stove.
You are able to just say, "All right, stove now." So yeah, you're able to make yourself a stove, a griddle, or whatever you need with Flash Forge. And you can just use your base kinesis to generate the fire needed to do all the cooking. You managed to do all that. What is your seasoning? Are you just using your seasoning pouch, or are you using your meat, or are you using a little of both?
Seasoning pouch.
Okay.
Do I need to roll on how good this shit turns out?
You are going to need to roll on it. I just need to really quickly figure out the level of the recipe.
Go ahead.
You're using the beef, which is level 2. You're using the spinach, which is level 1. You're using your level 1 seasoning pouch, and you're using your potatoes, which are level 1. So that brings you to an average of 1 after rounding down. So go ahead and make a crafting check for me, please.
A crafting check.
Yes.
If I can just find that real quick. Crafting plus 7. Okay, so that is 16 plus 7. That's a 23.
A 23, you say? A
Yeah.
23. That is definitely a success. Not a critical success, but a success nonetheless. So, yeah, all of you are quite happy with this meal once you've gotten through and the meal is done. And Bastion Morgrim, you've been smelling it this whole time, and oh my god, does it smell wonderful. So once you've stopped and decided to make camp, you head on back and you all gather around have yourself a lovely meal. Yeah, it's a pretty good deal. It's a pretty good deal, gotta say.
All
Um,
right.
Yeah, and y'all are sated 1, which means for the next hour you all have a +1 to quite literally everything.
Fantastic.
Yes.
So that really will probably, unless you want to do something in the next hour before going to sleep, that will probably only apply to whoever's taking watch.
Attack somebody. Come on.
What was that?
Well, I just cooked y'all food. I'm not taking first watch. I gotta
I'm
eat.
taking first watch. Don't worry about it.
And
You want to take later watch rather than
we-
first watch?
We did discuss a while ago that Cranberry can take all watches if you want, just a reminder. Not
Oh,
that you
yeah,
have
he
to do
can.
that, but that is an option.
I'll
Well,
stay up, Red Man. Don't worry.
Not a bad idea.
Is Cranberry good after being, infused with the, magic stone?
Frost.
I'm not sure. Not really
By
sure.
the way, how does-
much of
by
what
the
he's
way, how does-
thinking nowadays.
By the way, how does that work? Like, is it like while Thicket sleeps, he just like kind of dreams whatever Cranberry is seeing, and then like he's just fully conscious of that, and
No.
if he sees something, then he just kind of goes, "Oh, I gotta wake up now and tell everybody."
Cranberry's a second
Uh,
fantasy.
Yeah,
Oh,
Cranberry's his own
second.
thing.
Okay, yeah.
They're homies who share a body sometimes, but
He lives in me chest.
they're not the same person.
Okay, so is Cranberry
Fair
taking all the
enough, fair
watches, or what are
Yeah,
we
let's do
doing
it. Why not?
here? Okay,
All right,
Okay.
guess I'm not taking a watch then.
okay. So, lovely. In that case, I'm gonna have Cranberry. I'm gonna roll Cranberry a lovely perception check here. All right. The night passes by, and nothing. Cranberry doesn't wake you up. Cranberry doesn't make any noise, and Thicket, as you rise to consciousness, Cranberry just sort of quietly goes back into your chest.
All right, there we go. No problems.
Yippee!
So, you've done your first full day of travel. Who is doing the pedaling for the second day?
Morgrim will pedal.
Okay, Morgrim continues to pedal.
I'll pedal as well.
Okay. All right. So, today is definitely very different weather-wise. Very heavy snow coming down, and it is quite cold. You estimate, judging by the thermometer in the snowmobile, that it is around 30 below zero outside.
Oy.
Oh no.
And there is a strong wind, so I am gonna need Thub and Morgrim to make athletics checks for me, please.
Not a great roll.
What checks again?
Athletics.
Ah. Okay, I got a 17.
17. Okay. Yeah, this is definitely. This is tough. This is really, really tough.
Come on, Red Man,
Um,
you got this.
So you all keep.
Stop calling me Red Man. It is
Hey.
very problematic.
Hey, you didn't tell me your name when we first met, all right?
I told you my name.
It's been a couple days since then. I feel like he's allowed to be upset you won't call him his name.
Yeah, exactly. I agree with you. I agree with you.
days. Now it's just me.
Oh, you've upset him.
Wow, ow. I feel so bad about that.
So
Do you though?
So, Morgrim, in combination with the wind and the fact that you've been doing like all of the pedaling,
Mhm.
your body is starting to give out a little bit. So you are currently fatigued.
Boo.
Yeah, you're
What does
currently
that mean
fatigued.
for me?
It means that you take a -1 penalty to AC and saving throws, and you
Oh,
can't
jeez.
use exploration activities while traveling. But you recover from fatigue after a full night's rest. So basically, this is your body's way of telling you that you need to like cut it out once you get to a rest point. But you are able to you are able to make it through the rest of today. This is you can already tell partway through the pedaling of this like half day of travel that by the time you get through this half day, you're gonna need to rest, and you might want to have somebody else take over.
Okay.
Thub, you also are pushing through the pain here with this wind. It's pretty crazy.
It's pretty crazy.
I will say though that around a little bit before noon, Dulrig, or not, oh my god, Dulrig, Hetrick would just say, oh shit, stop pedaling, stop moving right now.
I stop.
Everyone hold very, very still. And he keeps looking through his little viewport. Would anyone else want to squeeze in and try to look through the viewport?
If
We're
he's
trying
not
to
telling us
stay
what's
very
going on.
still. I'm
Yeah.
gonna stay where I am.
Yeah.
Okay.
The big man tells you to stop. You stop.
I saw something in the distance. Flying.
What? Oh.
Oh no.
Wasn't
Not
very
good.
close. I don't think it was near us. I don't see it anymore, but the snow was obscuring it quite a bit in the first place.
Is this the dragon's territory?
Hetrick looks back at you.
This whole bleeding place is the dragon's territory if you ask the dragon.
Well, I would hope not to, so.
Hey, you ever met the thing?
Unfortunately.
Shite. I've been lucky. Typically, the shambling things in the town didn't quite spark its appetite.
Can't say I blame it for that.
I would say anybody who would like to can make a nature or society check to understand what they're talking about.
14 nature.
13 nature.
Hold on. I'm looking for my nature booster.
You said nature or society?
Yes.
Oh, 21.
21.
16.
16. Okay. So, Thub, you would definitely have a pretty solid idea of what they're talking about. Thicket, you have some idea. You don't know a whole ton, but you would definitely have some idea of what they're talking about. Morgrim and Wyatt, you're a little. Excuse me. Morgrim and Wyatt, you're a little bit. You have some awareness of what they're talking about in regards to a dragon. You would have heard rumors that there is a dragon here on Salter. Which is kind of bewildering because, you know, you didn't really know that dragons left their homeland at this point. Thicket, you would remember being told as a child, it was mostly sort of looking back on it, like, you know, tales of don't wander off on your own. But you could always hear in the adults' voices there was a grain of truth in it. And while you don't think you've ever encountered anything like this yourself, you definitely have heard that there is a dragon here.
Oh, that's
And
lovely.
in fact, for the Nontan, until the foreigners started showing up, you didn't even know there was more than one type of dragon. You thought that this dragon was the only dragon to exist. Your people, as a whole, thought that this one dragon was the only one to ever exist. And so its name became the word for dragon in the Nantan language. And Thub, you would definitely know about this dragon. You would have probably, when you and Bill came here, one of the first places you probably would have gone was the town of Rock, where you would have probably done a little bit of socializing with your fellow draconic outcasts, and they would have told you tale of the cobalt dragon Chithastir, an ancient and territorial beast that roams the skies of Salter and has done so for hundreds, if not thousands of years. Nobody's survived. Very few have ever survived an encounter with it. Nobody has survived fighting the thing. And nobody knows where its lair is. So, yes.
Cool, so avoiding that at all costs?
Probably for the best. I would say
Yes.
that, Thub, you, during your life in Fortoken, before before Oxflane died and you ended up in your current situation, you might have maybe met you probably would have met like one or two cobalt dragons before. And those would have been young dragons. So only a little over a century old, probably. And even those dragons were extremely territorial and difficult to deal with. If it weren't for the fact that you had Oxflane with you, who was about 3 times their size and able to intimidate them purely off of that, they would have killed you in a heartbeat. Because you were not part of their territory, and they did not want you to be part of their territory. So anyways, after a little while, Hetrick says, okay, I think it's definitely been long enough. I don't see it. I don't see it there. So I think we're probably safe.
Wait, I'm sorry, did you just say that you didn't see a dick there? A
What?
dick
I
there?
said I don't see it out there.
Oh, I thought you said you didn't see it dick there.
No, that...
Why
What?
would he be looking for the dragon's genitals?
I don't know. That's what I wanted to know.
Keep
1,000
fucking
years
pedaling.
out there. Get how big it gets. Who knows? You never stop growing.
Okay, all right, moving on.
So
Yeah,
we're moving
alright.
on from that. Keep fucking pedaling, guys.
Anyways,
Yeah.
So you keep on pedaling, and now after a little bit more travel, at around noon, you arrive at what you believe must be your destination, because it is a building on the side of the road. A 3-story tall structure of some sort of a stone. A somewhat like a whitish gray, sort of pearly stone, and it's in a very strange, very unfamiliar architecture that I can easily say none of you would have ever seen before. And as you approach, there would be a large sign directly next to the road that says Krokatuks Trading.
ho.
Ooh.
Don't say.
And you would see where you would expect a door. It appears there's just a piece of purple decorative embroidered cloth.
Uh-oh.
Should we knock on the door frame?
I'm gonna try and stand behind one of my friends.
I'll knock on the door frame, I guess.
You wrap your knuckles on the stone, and it hurts.
Uh-oh.
That sounds about right.
But
Hello?
Right, stone is hard. Good to know.
I'm shocked, actually.
Bastion, as you call out, you hear a voice from inside shout back, "Come on in, please do come in. Just push your way on through the cloth. It is not very difficult to do, I promise."
Okay, let's walk through the cloth then, I suppose.
All right. You walk through this cloth and are blasted by a wave of deeply comfortable, warm air. You don't know how, but apparently this building is heated, and that one cloth doesn't let any air in. As you walk through, it's as if it just vacuum seals behind you. And you are in a lavish building, still made of the same sort of stone on the outside. The interior is the same sort of material as that on the outside. If anyone wants to make any recall knowledge checks to try to discern this, they may do so.
I ain't got shit in Arcana. I don't know how this works.
I mean, it doesn't have to be Arcana. It just has to be any recall knowledge skill.
Gosh. And this is to specifically do what exactly?
To discern the nature of the stone. You don't have to do it. If
Okay,
nobody wants
alright.
to do it, then you don't have to. I'm just
I'll
letting you know
do
you
nature. Can you do nature?
can. Sure.
I'll do occultism.
I guess I will also do nature then.
Yeah, I'm not rolling so hot tonight, so just ignore my
That
rolls.
was a 12, so.
Okay.
The medicine?
Oh, I got a 21.
Oh, nice.
For occultism?
For nature.
I got a 14 on the nature check.
Thank you.
Lovely.
Yeah, so none of you are quite sure of what this is. Thicket, as you sort of trace the stone with your hand, you can definitely feel that it's some sort of a precious stone. But you don't think you've ever felt this specific precious stone before, so you don't recognize it. It's not from the natural area around here.
Interesting.
Morgrim, on the other hand, you are certainly somewhat convinced that this is just marble.
Fancy.
And, you know, you're in this very lavish interior. I should also note, full to the brim with racks after racks of equipment, items, scrolls, wands, staves. It appears you found yourselves in somewhat of an emporium here. "Ah, good, you have made your way through," says this fellow, stepping out from behind one of the racks to greet you. A bright blue carapaced servitolor with sort of greenish eyes and greenish compound eyes, wearing very, very fine pink and white, regal clothing with a flowing furred cape down their back. Welcome, welcome. I don't think I have encountered you before here in any of my trading posts. Welcome. I am, the best way to translate it to something your tongue could understand would be Krokatuk. What can I, Krokatuk, do for you, my friends? I
Here to pick
have
up
quite a few. I think I might know. And he runs off and comes back a moment later with a crossbow. A somewhat strange-looking crossbow in hand. This right here, I believe, will be quite useful to you, huh? You load the bomb in the back, and it infuses the bolts. Quite fun, yes? Fires acid at your foes. Or perhaps that is not your fancy. Perhaps you would rather this. And he pulls seemingly from nowhere a hat. A colorful hat, pointed with a wide brim, with strange runes all across it. This right here, very useful for any of those of you who are somewhat arcanely inclined, like myself. Or perhaps that is not your fancy. And he throws it off to the side and pulls from his pocket what appears to be a bomb.
Oh.
This right here, you throw it. You throw it at your friends, your enemies, whoever. And boom! Sends very hot, spicy pepper directly into their eyes and throats, burning everything, blinding them. Very useful crowd control, huh? He tosses it in the air and catches it in his other hand.
We're
That might
actually
make pretty
here
good
about
seasoning.
The soil shipment.
Oh, you are here for that. I see Asmira has found some new friends to pick up her shipments. Yes, of course I have that. Do you have the voucher from her?
Yes, we should have that, right?
Yes, you would have been given the voucher. Lovely. I will take that, please.
Okay, we'll give him the voucher, I guess.
No. Come with me. And he brings you all out through like a back door. This is an actual real door made of stone this time. And you can see there's a small outbuilding, maybe around 50 feet away from the main structure, made of the same strange stone. And just outside of that is what appears to be a small wagon covered in a tarp. And Krokatuk brings you all over to it, whips the tarp off, and shows you that the wagon is full of large sacks of what you would assume are the soil. What you would assume is the soil you were sent to pick up. 5 sacks. 5 very large sacks. I believe this is what you are looking for.
Yes.
Lovely. It is yours then. As are any of my implements, which you may see inside. Anything that might spark your fancy, of course, for a price. Krokatuk cannot give anything away for free. That is not how this works. But is there anything else I can get for you? Perhaps a cup of hot tea? You seem like you've had a long journey. You think the strange insect man is smiling at you, but it's a little difficult to tell because it kind of just looks like his mandibles are clacking together at a slightly more rapid rate than usual.
Game Master, what's the predominant color here?
Blue.
All right, okay. Just making sure.
Yeah, blue, like bright blue carapace. And I should also note
Ooh.
that he appears to have some, like a pair of antennae going right over and behind his eyes. But one of the antennae appears to be broken.
Ooh.
Oh.
Okay. I looked at the face at first and was trying to find the eyes in like the creases of the face and didn't see the like
The
big
giant
fly-like
compound eyes,
until
yeah.
just now. Yep. So I was very confused about how this gentleman's face was composed.
I'll also ask everyone to make a quick society check for me.
Society.
Because I want to know how much y'all know about these folk.
23.
10.
I got a
Oh,
14.
nat 1.
I'm not rolling great today. I got a 14.
Okay.
I already know mine is going to be awful. You said society?
Yes, please.
Oh, 13.
Okay, so
Hey.
the only one of you who's ever met a Servitalor before would be Wyatt. You would have encountered
Yeah.
a few on the City of Ships.
Big metropolitan area, baby. That's where it's at.
Thicket, you've got no fucking clue.
What are we talking about?
Morgrim, you would definitely have heard of Servitalor before. You never would have met one. You would know next to nothing about them. Bastion, you don't know what you're looking at. You learn nothing about this in Hegemony School.
That sounds on brand.
Yeah, you don't know what you're looking at here. But Wyatt, you would know that the Servitalor are an insectoid, obviously an insectoid species of people who claim to be native to one of Imillon's moons. They claim to be native to the moon Morgana.
That's the good one, right?
No, that's the bad one.
Oh, that's the evil. Okay.
Caesar is good magic.
Lovely.
Morgana
Caesar,
is
that's
bad.
the Caesar. Okay, but Caesar's the evil one.
And yeah, Servitalor, they at the very least claim to be from Morgana, and yet none have ever really been able to back that up. And they have a tendency to just sort of avoid questions about their homes.
Okay.
The few that do reside here on Imillon.
Okay.
So that's what you would know about Servitalor.
Oh gosh, Okay, I'm not sure I could translate that to the team, but yeah.
So, this oil here, I will have it brought out front.
Sure.
Shall
appreciate it.
we sit down for a cup of tea?
How much?
Oh, the tea is free.
Hmm.
So long as, of course, we have a discussion about how much you are going to purchase from me. But anyways, that part is not important, eh?
I'm broke.
Yeah, we're pretty broke. Not gonna lie.
Oh, don't worry, I can work around any budget.
Okay, what you got
We're
for
the
gold?
most liquid people
3
right
copper.
now.
Take it or leave it.
You know, that might be a little difficult for me to work with, but, we can figure it out. And he brings you inside for a little bit. And who would be going in last? That's the question. Who would be going in last?
I'd probably be at the front, so
Okay.
Morgrim did offer a gold. She asked Wyatt for a gold, so I don't think she would be last.
Okay.
I think the healer will go last. Just
Okay. Wyatt is in the back, and as everyone else is going in, you sort of look back at the soil, and you could swear, as the door closes behind you, you could swear the cart starts moving on its own.
Oh gods. Okay.
Come. The parlor is on the 3rd floor. A nice, pleasant view. And Bugman brings you on upstairs and sits you down at a very nice mahogany table. And just sort of snaps his fingers and just brings, seemingly telekinetically, brings a full, piping hot tea set to the table, biscuits and all, before pouring himself a cup and sitting back. So, you mentioned your budget was only 1 gold, huh?
Unfortunately.
That is a little difficult to see. Let me think. Are there specific things that you would be looking for?
No.
No. Well, now you are making this very difficult for me indeed. Let's see. What are other people's budgets, and are we open to pooling?
Let's say 6 gold, and depends on what you have to offer.
Okay, well, you're probably not going to be able to get anything particularly fancy. Probably not going to be able to get anything too terribly magical. But you know, that is a bit difficult with such a budget as that.
Nothing striking, I assume.
You're definitely not affording any of that, I can promise you. Let's see. Well, I can sell you, if any of you want any boom powder, I can sell you some boom powder. I have a bit of a stock. I have earplugs. These are an interesting find. I have shurikens.
Shurikens?
Little throwing stars, I think, is another name I've heard for them.
My buddy, I throw these out of my hands. I'm good.
Well then, let us see. I have soap. You definitely don't have that, and if you do, then oh boy, I'm concerned.
I definitely don't have that.
Oh, what's that mean?
It means
Do I
you
smell?
stink. Yes, you do. You reek of vomit.
Morgan,
A vomit? I haven't vomited.
we don't smell bad, do we?
Do they smell bad?
I need Thumb
That
to make a
doesn't-
deception check.
That doesn't make sense. I haven't vomited all the pee.
Morgrim, you give yourself a little bit of a pit check, and you've definitely smelled better. But you also think you've probably smelled worse.
For sure.
You're not sweating as much in this cold climate as you used to back home. Let's see, what else do I have that would interest you possibly? Well, I could sell you... I could sell you a spear.
Just a normal spear?
Yes. Let's see. I could sell you a pig.
A pig.
Yes, a pig.
Pig?
A pig, like the animal.
You have that? Wait. How do you set up a shop in the middle of nowhere?
Oh,
Don't
this is
mind me
not my
asking.
only location. That building out back, that's my teleportation chamber.
Okay, that makes sense.
That seems about right.
Got a whole network of them around the world. This isn't even my only shop on this place. This, what is it, Salter?
Continent?
No, this is not the continent. This is a little offshoot of the continent.
Okay, a subcontinent.
I suppose subcontinent. It is a little small for that, but whatever. This is not my only shop here on Salter, is what I'm trying to get at. And it's definitely not my only one across the world. So, if any of you are ever interested in teleportation services, I can get you anywhere in my network. For a price, of course.
Well, I think right now we're too broke to even consider it, so.
Would you consider, and he pulls from his pocket, a ruler?
How much was this soap?
Hold on, I'm gonna find what this up is.
Sub is self-conscious now.
Oh, look what you've done to us, Cam.
Soap is 2
asshole.
copper. Soap is 2 copper.
Okay, I buy soap.
What does it smell like?
What do you want it to smell like?
I don't know.
Lavender.
It smells like lavender then.
Ew! Morgan does not like lavender. I'd rather you smell of sweat. And
Do you
dirt.
like? What do you like?
Damn.
Sandalwood, cedar.
I
Sure,
can do
okay.
all of that. Just 2 copper.
I already took out the 2 copper, by the way, so whatever.
Okay, okay.
I'll-
Just add soap to your inventory.
Sure.
Yay!
It's just a bar of lavender soap.
I will buy
Is it a consumable or
sandalwood.
equipment?
I guess let's see. It's an
Equipment,
actual
I'm
item.
putting it-
Hold on. I can actually just probably drag it into your sheet.
Okay, sure, cool.
I'm gonna buy some soap and throw out his lavender soap.
You throw out.
I'd
Oh,
replace
he
it.
takes
So I'll
off.
replace it. She doesn't like the
Goodness.
smell of lavender.
It doesn't have to be lavender! We still haven't decided what it
Guys.
smells like!
No, you did buy lavender soap. This is a simple truth. You did buy lavender soap.
It's
Okay,
canon
fine,
now.
I bought lavender soap. I stashed it
So-
away before she could take it from me.
So I guess in
It's
that
okay,
case,
I'll get you drunk and I'll go
um,
drink through your stuff and throw it out.
So, Morgrim, I suppose in that case, I'm gonna have you make. I'll have you make a thievery check.
Oh, she's gonna get him drunk. She's not gonna do it right on the
Oh, you're not. Okay. Noted.
She's got
That
dwarven
might-
ale in the daggone snowmobile.
That
Were
might
you-
go either really well for you or really badly, because on the one hand you could do it, and on the other hand you're just gonna like get grabbed by Thub, and he's just gonna drunkenly mutter, "I want to smell pretty."
I
Do they have any
respect the
other floral
grind.
scents? I will buy him another pretty scent if he likes flowers. Like-
what scent
like
would you buy him?
Honeysuckle or
Okay.
some kind of sweet fruity smell.
Jasmine.
I don't know what that
Hibiscus.
smells like,
So
but it's got to
So-
be better than lavender.
So Morgrim, are you shelling out
Some-
the 2 copper for honeysuckle soap?
Sure.
Okay. Lovely.
I will
Good
buy 2 of
choice.
those. One for
Okay.
myself and one to get rid of his daggone lavender.
Okay.
Let's see if he'll notice, right?
All right, so that'll be 4 copper total. And this is going way better than I expected it to. Let's see, what else do I have? I have.
Any daggers or knives? You know, magical daggers.
Well, I
and
definitely
knives?
have daggers and knives. I definitely have magical daggers and knives. I just don't think
Okay.
they're in your price range.
Right. Okay. Just curious if there's anything like interesting that comes around. Somebody has sold or whatever.
I haven't
Are
gotten
you looking for something
any-
specific?
Sort of. We'll see. It's a family. It's a family thing. You know.
Well,
Okay,
I-
well that is something specific.
Well, I haven't gotten anything, any knives sold to me here in Salter, if that's what you're talking about. But I could possibly give you a waffle iron. And he holds up a waffle iron.
I'm fine.
Make it a new
Whoa.
family heirloom.
Now, hang on.
Just 5 silver.
Waffle irons. 5
5
silver
silver.
for a waffle iron. Imagine how much we could be eating.
Not much. Have you seen any wheat? Have you seen flour around here?
I can sell you flour.
That's true.
Oh god.
Gods.
Face just.
This guy's got an answer for everything.
Yes, I do.
How much? You got any City of Ships rum on you?
City of Ships rum? Not at the moment, but hey, it
Ah.
won't take me long if you want to put in a special order for it.
I mean, if we ever run around in Salter, how many stores do you have in Salter?
I'd say I probably...
Dungeon Master. How
At the
many? do you-
moment, I think I have 3 locations here.
Okay. All right. You
Two
guys
of them
think
are
we're
on
gonna-
the road, and the other one, well, you'll just have to find that one.
All right. You guys think we're gonna stop by around this shop next time?
I wouldn't say it's impossible.
Yeah, I don't
Alright.
see why not.
How much will an advance order cost me?
Oh, considering the shipping and the cost of the actual rum that you are looking for, well, what kind of rum are you looking for here? Huh? Are you looking for
say-
something aged or?
Let's say we
looking for-
have free gold. How much would that get me?
3 gold. All right, that'll cover. I would say that would easily cover shipping and handling for probably 2 bottles of somewhat decent duck rum.
All right, I'll take that.
Lovely.
Pull 3 gold out of my ass. And I give it to him.
Good.
Oh.
You can pick those up within the day.
Within the day.
Within the day, it is quick. It is basically whenever I have time to run that errand for you.
Does this
Okay.
mean that we are just here until he gets his rum?
Yeah, we could go.
It doesn't
out.
have to mean that.
You'll keep it in storage, I imagine.
Oh, yes, of course. I would keep it in storage and it will be available at any of my locations. I can also have it directly mailed to you.
Ain't got a
I
mailing
have a
address.
shipping address.
Yeah.
Well, that's the good thing about these birdie people is that they don't need an address. They will find you.
Oh, right. How much
So-
that? How much shipping cost me for the? I forgot its name. I know Rowan Werner shipped a gun via them, but I don't know.
I don't remember what I think it used to be called the Kenku Courier Service, but
Yeah,
they're not
Kenku
called
Courier
Kenku
Service.
anymore.
They're not Kenkus anymore.
You can get a courier for. I would say that would probably be an additional. How far are you? You're in Galanod, I'm assuming, in the
Yeah,
next few days.
Gallon.
As it would be maybe 5 silver addition.
5 silver. Easy. I'll give you 5 silver.
Great, lovely. So total of 3 gold, 5 silver, and you'll get 2 bottles of
Yep.
dark rum.
Removed out of my inventory.
Lovely. Is there
A taste of
anything
home.
else I can interest any of you in? I could sell you the waffle iron, of course. Only 5 silver.
Maybe the next time I'm around. Not today.
Oh, all right. Okay. Hard bargain. Okay. Well then.
All right.
I'm going to
I
just
suppose.
look
yes.
longingly at the waffle iron, but not buy it.
You want the waffle iron or not?
Well, I think it's a good investment.
Well, do you want it?
I fork over 3 silver.
Oh, I was gonna pay, but whatever.
You are most of the way there. You have 2 silver left to go, my friend.
Oh shoot, you only have 3 silver on you, figure?
Oh, wait. How much silver is it?
5.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. I removed 5
5
silver.
silver. All right.
I thought
good,
think it was just like
good
I
man.
will go part of the ways on a waffle iron with you, but I will not commit to the full
Of
ownership
course,
of a waffle
Of
iron.
course, you could go for a bit more of an investment, and I'm willing to do financing plans if you wanted to go for this one instead. And he pulls out a gleaming mithril waffle iron.
Ooh.
Oh god.
Very fancy,
No
very
fucking
nice. Huh?
what?
Thob,
Bastion just has like
Thob, hear me out.
hand pinching the bridge of her nose. Like, what the fuck are we doing?
Shopping, alright?
And get this. It is yours for the low financeable price of 355 gold. I promise you, it is very much a steal.
I wasn't even sold on the 5 silver waffle iron, so
No,
All right,
no,
who
hear
wants
me
to
out.
sell-
Let's hear
All
him
right, who
out.
wants to sell a kidney?
Well, how long will financing it take?
Well, that depends. That very much depends. And what is your general income?
Before we do this, remember, He's a businessman, and as businessmen, we fleece the fuck out of people. So keep that in mind before you commit to anything. All right.
As
but it's
businessmen, you are
look
a-
at that
you are a
waffle
man of the
iron.
cloth.
Crookatug takes a long sip of his tea.
I respect you, Kokotuk, by the way. No offense intended.
Gives you a thumbs up.
Yeah. with his chitin.
How many
fingers
of his
he has?
with one of his 3 fingers on his right hand.
one of his 3 fingers.
I'm just saying, I think we could cook some mighty fine meals with that.
You very certainly could, my friend.
Do
I
I need
see,
to point
he
out the
agrees
fact
with
that
us.
Thub bends metal and could bend metal into a waffle iron?
It's not
No,
the same.
You're supposed to put batter into the waffle iron.
Only he was also a cook.
And would you look at that? If you finance right now, I will even throw in this wonderful. He pulls from under the table, thunk, a massive jug. This wonderful homemade batch of waffle batter. And as a bonus,
Oh.
you can even use it to make pancakes.
To make really? You would do that for us?
Oh, of course, it is a bonus for my new favorite customers.
Gang.
It's
Pick it.
frankly
If you do this, I
so
will
good that I have
expel-
control of Morgrim's money right now.
That is true, Morgrim. You are feeling quite compelled to hand this man extra money for no good reason.
Pick it.
What?
Pick
Morgrim,
it.
you're good with money, aren't you?
The
What do you
best.
think?
She's sitting on her hands.
I turn the fic in and I'm like so much shorter than him. I turn over and I was like, kid, look,
Hey,
how much do you really want this fucking mithril waffle iron?
you know, you're right. I'm gonna trust your judgment. You're the cook. Do you think we need it?
I ain't the fucking cook,
Well, that's
but
Wyatt.
Oh,
So
that's
sorry,
my
I
Wyatt.
I got the voice
I
Can't
mean-
see.
confused.
Give him a break.
I don't
enough.
fucking know. Point is, we're right now not exactly liquid. And
Aye.
kid, I don't know if you've ever been in a have you been in a big city before? Have you purchased anything quite large?
I wouldn't consider us in a
well-
big city right now.
I'm
I've-
asking Fickett right now.
Well, me and the butcher, we've traded pelts quite a bit.
Yeah, okay. Look, a financing plan
Aye.
depends on what they tell you. They're gonna punch you a bunch of numbers, but at the end of the day, they're just gonna try and enslave you in your payment plan. So keep that in mind. So only enslave yourself if it's really, really worth it.
Enslave myself.
This
I
is
don't-
Your interest
terrible
rates.
financial advice.
You know
I
what?
grew up in a
will,
culture without money, and I know it's terrible financial advice.
I will even, as an extra bonus, throw in, and he sets a grappling gun on the table.
Ooh.
Oh.
Morgan likes
God.
that. What are your
How
interest
much
rates?
for just the grappling gun?
Sorry, what was that, Emma?
How much for just the grappling gun, out of
Oh, if
curiosity?
you just want it on its own, that'll be, depending on which one you get, that'll be around 3 gold pieces. But of course, it is very high quality. It comes with the reel and the hook. You just point, boom, fire off. Anywhere within 100 feet, it'll crack into stone. All you got to do is crank it up, lock it in. Huh? Pretty good deal on top of a waffle iron, huh?
If we are fighting the dragon, maybe some mobility
We're not
would be
fighting
good.
the dragon.
We're not fighting the
Well,
dragon.
if you're
did
fighting
you
the
get the-
dragon, then you're definitely going to
Oh.
need fancier gear than that.
We
Which
How
don't
all
about,
fights do sell, but I think it's also
If we fight the dragon, you can go ahead and loot our corpses. How about that?
I don't think that's a good deal.
That's not a good deal.
I don't think
Look,
that's a
can
very
we-
good deal either.
Let's put a pin in this, and how about this? We'll be back for it. How about
Listen,
literally?
this deal is not lasting very long.
Well, I mean, if a suit will look at this, we're gonna horribly die in the next couple fucking
Look,
weeks.
I think I might even know something that will spark your interest, my friend. And he puts
Oh.
a silver piece on the table. Give it a flip.
I'm just gonna reach over, hobble over, give it a flip.
Think before you open your palm. Think about which side you want it to land on.
Tails. Open my paw.
It's tails. Give it another flip.
Flip it again.
What do you want
Tails.
it to be? It is tails. It is indeed tails as you open
Flip
your
it
palm.
again. Tails. It keeps going up, right?
It's tails again.
Oh.
Every single time you flip it and you think tails, it is tails.
Wow, I'm very lucky.
Okay. Can you just buy the 5 silver waffle iron, and we'll consider an upgrade after we get paid?
Aye, okay.
An unfortunate decision. And Krokotuk snatches the silver piece out of the air and just sort of shoves that and the mithril waffle iron and the grappling gun and the waffle batter under the table and pulls the mundane one out again. If you
I'll-
insist.
Yeah, I'll take it.
All right. 5 copper.
Oh, I thought it was 5 silver.
It might have been 5 silver. Yep, 5 silver. Sorry, I
Okay.
spoke.
It's a damn good waffle
5
iron,
silver.
man.
5 silver. 5
Okay,
silver.
I already paid it.
Okay. Lovely, lovely. Anything
Weird
else I
place.
can interest any of you in?
Well, I don't
Oh,
know about
yes.
y'all, but I think we should get back on the road as soon as possible.
Well, last thing. Got any cigs? Got any smokes? Preferably shit, what was that place called? The one with the undead thing going on.
Presage.
Presage and tobacco, do you have that?
Presage and tobacco. I think I might have some around.
Alright.
He looks under the table.
Under
I
the
do.
table.
Pulls
Oh my
out
gosh.
a box of cigars.
Oh.
Where does he get it all?
Very, very nice stuff, this. And cheap too. Only 2 gold.
2 gold. How much in the box?
There's 5 cigars in the box.
5 cigars. Ugh, still too much. You have any like cheap cigs? You know, like bottom of the barrel.
Listen, if you want me to import the cheap shit, then I suppose I can. But that is
Alright.
a lot of effort to go to for cheap shit.
I would imagine. You know what? How about this? I'll put a pin on this, and I might be back for some touching cigars if there's something to celebrate. You'll be the
of
first
course,
person I
of
come
course.
to.
Well, I'm very happy to hear it, my friend. Very happy to hear it.
Alright,
So,
let's fucking get out of here.
okay.
Respectfully, of course.
So, you all conclude your tea time with Krokotuk. All right, yeah, you all conclude your tea time with Krokotuk and make your way out.
Episode
It's
title.
only around just before 1 at this point, 1 in the afternoon. So, if you would like, you can go back another half day's travel.
Yeah, let's head out.
Yeah.
All right. So, who's doing pedaling?
Did you say Morgrim could not?
It's not that you can't, it's that you probably shouldn't.
Bastion's going to literally just like push her to the back of the sled because she has been pedaling nonstop for like 3 days. And
Okay.
Bastion will take one of the pedaling spots.
Okay. You do just that.
This is
taking the other
athletics?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll go ahead.
Okay. Lovely, lovely. So, you keep on going through the snow. And after a few more hours, you get probably around probably at around 5 p.m., you probably decide that that's enough for the day. Before the sun sets all the way. So, are you cooking a meal tonight, or are you just doing rations? You've got around one more full day's worth of travel.
We're going to
That's
ration
not-
this.
Okay.
We're rationing this. Unless you, Red Man, you wanna cook something?
Jacob.
Jacob!
Sorry, what was
What are you
that?
cooking? The fuck you cooking?
Are you cooking, or is the party using their rations tonight?
Rations. I gotta save the food. I only have 2 meals worth. I already used 1.
Oh
Okay.
crap!
Yeah.
All right, so the party has rations tonight.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Is Cranberry going to be taking watch again?
Yes.
Okay. In that case,
I will serve everybody some dwarven ale.
Very nice.
So
Very nice.
extra for Thub.
Thub, make a fortitude save.
Fortitude save, he says.
Yeah.
Fortitude save.
Oh no.
Fortitude save with a 28.
Oh.
28. Yeah, Morgrim, you're a little bit disappointed that Thub is not getting drunk at all, it seems.
Did you get drunk off the weak stuff the other night? Did you get to another cup?
Because I took it all down on purpose.
Thub, are you taking an
I get
additional
drunk
cup?
when I want to get drunk.
Let me see.
Oh no.
Can I have some? Do you mind or no? Okay.
You can have a little teacup.
All right. To be fair, I'm not exactly a big man. No.
Okay, so Wyatt and Thub make... Well, Thub, are you taking a second cup?
If they want to test me, they can test me.
Okay, then. Fortitude saves from Wyatt and Thub.
All right. 14.
25.
Oh my god.
Whoa.
Well, here's the other question. Would you
God.
choose to have failed any of these saves?
No.
No?
I'm being honest to God here.
Nah, I'll fail one just to get a little buzzed
Okay,
up,
alright.
but again, just to give myself a little numb.
I'm just staring. Fuck, I'm forgetting the name of Emma's character now.
Bastion?
Bash.
Yeah, or not Emma's. Of Rachel's.
Morgrim.
Yeah,
I was gonna say,
Morgan.
what the hell
I
did
just-
I do to you?
He's
In
drunk!
this game, nothing.
He's drunk!
I'm
You're damn
just
right, in
staring
this game,
more.
I haven't done anything to you.
I'm just staring Morgrim down as I just chug down this cup, glass. What am I
Teacup,
drinking?
It's a
Right.
cup. It's all I
We
got.
have a
I'm
set
just
of
staring her
teacups.
down while I chug this. While I just chug this all down in one go.
Do you have a pinky up while you're doing it?
Just not like. Yes, I have a pinky up. What do you take me for, an
That's the
animal?
only way to do it. I was just making sure you were doing it right.
Well, I
She'd,
duh.
She'd help you with your form, if not.
Wow, what kind of noble family are you from, Morgrim?
Yeah, it's so
Goodness.
kind.
Kind of
So-
rich, little cloister are you part of? Goodness.
So, Morgrim, do you have a reaction to Thub still not being even slightly tipsy?
She's slightly annoyed. She keeps like wrinkling her nose because she smells the soap.
Very fair, very fair.
What is
Meanwhile,
your problem with lavender soap anyway?
It smells horrible.
Meanwhile, Thub is like just sitting there, like knowing what she wants, and just like has complete knowledge that like if she just asks, he will more than gladly throw out the lavender soap as long as she replaces it. It does not matter that much to him what smell the soap is, but at this point he's just doing this out of
You
spite.
bought it anyways. So why
I had
did you
already
ask?
bought it. I already bought it, and then you were like, "Oh no, I don't like lavender." And then
She
I
goes
tried
to
to give it back, and then Cameron was like, "No, sorry, you already bought it."
She takes her teacup back and she goes on the opposite side of the snowmobile and she covers her nose with a scarf or something.
Morgrim goes 10 feet away from you to the other side of the sled. And
This is so unnecessarily dramatic.
as Bastion says that, you hear a voice behind you. Oh, I would have to agree that is very dramatic of them. Classic.
I turn around.
You turn around, and you all look behind Bastion to see a very bizarre sight. You see this.
Oh
fellow,
dear lord.
who I should note is 8'3". This fellow is 8'3", wearing completely bizarrely colored and mismatched clothes. That's not their face, that's a mask. You can't see any details about them other than the clothing. The mask appears to be made of bone, like purely polished bone.
Uh-oh.
Out of curiosity, can I see any skin or is it all covered?
You cannot see any skin. Everything
That's
is completely
frightening.
100%
Thank you.
covered. That is very good. You are looking at me very funny. What is that about?
You
That
have
is
weird
not what
This
I
accents.
just
look
isn't
at
a
my
very
friend.
well-traveled area.
I should also note, you're still in the snowmobile. You're not outside. This person straight up just appeared behind you.
On the
cannot
snowmobile?
Yes. Inside. The door did not open at any point. This person
Oh.
just appeared behind you.
I
Okay, so
channel
it's a ghost.
elements.
Oh, alright. Okay. This is starting to come back to me. Apparently, this is our first meeting. My apologies. How rude of me. I must introduce myself. And they stand up as tall as they can in the very short quarters and give a deep, dramatic bow while seemingly miming tipping an invisible hat off their head.
I don't like this accent.
Oi, mate.
I am Jean-Tic Lamatimo.
Oh god, he's the most French-sounding person I've ever fucking heard in my entire life.
Was
I
there
hate him.
something wrong with the door?
Door? Ah, Jean-Tic does not worry about doors.
And why are you in our snowmobile?
Why else would Jean-Tic be here? I guess this is, of course, as I just said. How silly of Jean-Tic, already forgetting. I'm here to play a game. That is what I do. That is who I am. I am the game person.
The game
Game
person.
person.
I
Oh,
am the
no.
game
Person.
person.
He says
Do I-
confidently.
Do I recognize? Can I make a religion check on this?
Go for it. Make
guy?
a religion check.
Uh-huh.
I don't know about the rest of the crew, but I don't think we're particularly gamey.
16.
16. Wyatt, you've got no fucking clue what this is.
Fuck it.
You see
alright.
no sort of religious iconography. You don't recognize anything about this from any sort of studies you've done.
Mhm.
You've got no idea what's happening right now.
Now, I can't help
Okay.
but notice he said our first meeting.
Yes.
Yep.
Is he a time traveler?
You don't know.
He seems to have a strange relationship with what we would understand as time.
Is this a conversation that's being had in character?
Fuck it, yeah, let's have this in character.
Alright, we're having a character.
Time is of no object to Jean-Tic Lamatimo. Now come,
See?
are we
Told
to
ya.
play our game? If I remember correctly, we do play a game on our first meeting.
Can you tell
God.
us some other information about our first meeting?
Oh, it is very simple. You play the game and, well, I cannot tell you if you win or lose because that would spoil the game.
Right.
Can-
How many meetings do we have after the first one.
Oh, that is not important. If this is the first one, then I cannot spoil the next.
Can I like
It's
sense
kind
motive
of
to see if
important
he's...
to me.
What was that, Rachel?
Can I sense motive to see if he's like telling the truth? He really thinks he's met us before, but not. This is the first time, but there's other times.
Yeah, you sort of... You since you can't see a face, you can't get any read off of that. But purely off of his voice, it sounds genuine. You don't sense anything particularly disgenuine. But it's very difficult to tell. This is a very theatrical person. So, we play this game, huh? We play the game, you get a reward if you win.
What's the game?
What's the
very
reward?
What
simple.
happens if we lose?
I ask you a riddle.
What do we get if we win? I can't
ask-
understand your stupid accent.
I ask you, oh, that is okay, Tab, that is okay. do
You
not
know
need to
name. How do you know name?
Of course I know your name. You are the one and only Thab Uk Iman. How am I not to know one of my closest friends in the whole wide world?
Do you know this gentleman?
I am
Wait, Cameron,
so
do I know
scared.
this person?
No, you do not, Thub. You've never seen anyone like this in your life.
I was gonna say, okay, I thought this was my backstory guy for a
No.
second there.
This is not Bill. At least you would hope not. Bill is not this tall.
No buy? The science guy?
So, it's very
I-
simple game. Oh, sorry, Jacob, you go.
I don't understand why do you exist?
I exist to play the game, as I keep telling you, my friends. The game is very simple, huh? I ask you a riddle. Each of you gets one chance to answer. Whoever answers correctly gets a little reward, very special little reward, a piece of candy even.
And what happens if we lose?
If you lose, then, well, that is truly unfortunate, but, if you lose, then you'll simply have to play again another time.
Alright.
And trust
That was-
me, there will be another time.
That is
That means we
unfortunate.
lose.
That's in conflict.
Oh, no,
The
even if
question I
you
originally
win.
asked, but okay.
Even if you win, Jean-Tic will always come back to play a game with a friend.
Yes, we do meet another time. I literally, I don't know why I'm getting so upset about the crazy mind man who appeared in our snowmobile.
Just ask
And
the
his lack
fucking
of
question. Just ask the fucking question, Jean.
All right,
Alright.
Wyatt. Shush.
Goodness.
My friend. Shush. Calm down. Shush. Puts a finger to the lips of his mask, ever
Alright.
smiling. Shush. We must calm down, my friend. All right. Here, have a mint. And he hands you a little mint.
Do not eat that.
Wyatt, do you eat the mint?
I hold it in my hands. I just like narrow my eyes at him.
You know what? Eat them in. I want to see what happens. Eat them in.
You know what? Okay, look. if
science.
what you s-
What? Eat the mint.
God.
I'm intimidation checking him. Eat the mint.
Make an
Hold on.
intimidation check, Thumb.
What happened to you have to win the game to get
I
a piece of
got an
Yeah.
18.
An 18 against Wyatt's will save DC of 21.
Nice
That is a
try.
failure.
Fuck.
Yeah, nice try, kid.
That is a little bonus there. That is not
Ah.
the reward candy. The reward candy is very special, I promise.
Ask the fucking question, man.
Okay. Calm down. Very simple question, okay? We start out simple, huh? I sizzle like bacon. I am made with an egg. I have plenty of backbone, but not a good leg. I peel layers like an onion, but still remain whole. I can be long like a flagpole, yet I fit in a hole. What am I?
I apologize.
Will you
I
type that
apologize.
out?
A psychopath?
I will send it to you. Yes, I will
Yeah,
send
I
If you
it.
could
apologize.
write it
Could you
down,
say
we'd
it in a
appreciate it.
common accent, please?
I got
Uh,
sizzle like bacon. And
Oh yes, of course I can. I sizzle like bacon. I should know. This is what Jonty completely changes his accent. I sizzle like
That's on
bacon.
brand.
I'm made with an egg. I have plenty of backbone, but not a good leg. I peel layers like an onion, but still remain whole. I can be long like a flagpole, yet I fit in a hole. What am I? We will
Thicket?
start. Oh, sure. We will start with our friend Thicket here in Montan.
No, I'm saying he's the answer.
Oh, well, we will get to you. It is not your turn yet. Thicket, you are up first.
Well, when I think of bacon, I think of the pigs back home. And I like to cook bacon with eggs. Oh, that's the wrong accent.
Steve
Oh
Irwin?
shit.
Plenty of backbone, not a good leg. Peel layers like an onion, still remain whole. Long as a flagpole, yet fit in a hole. You know, I've heard of some people that make just like really long sandwiches, and the all could be your mouth.
Oh,
It has layers like an onion because the sandwich has layers. Backbone because a long sandwich you need good support for it.
Big.
I'm going to say a bacon and egg sandwich.
Oh, unfortunately, my friends, it is not correct. Who
I
would
really
like to
thought-
go next, huh?
I really thought that was it.
You are doing very well. I like your creativity, my friend. Here, have a mint. And he throws you a mint just like the one he threw Wyatt.
I'm gonna look over to Wyatt.
I take the bit.
Wait,
Wyatt,
hey!
I take my mint. As in, I eat my mint.
Wyatt,
Sorry.
you put your mint in your mouth.
Yeah, I do the same.
Thicket, as you do the same, it is like an explosion of minty flavor. It is like, damn, it is delicious.
Ooh.
It's like, it's not just pure refreshing mint. It is also sweet, and you feel like there's a little bit of savory in there as well somehow. It's like things that shouldn't go together, but they do. It's like, damn.
Good fucking mint.
So anyways, who is next up, huh? Shall we go with Mr. Ukiman? I think we shall. Sub, why don't you answer for us, my friend?
He's just like fucking wide-eyeing. The thumb is just wide-eyeing, like staring into this guy's soul.
Oh god.
And trust me, the absolute blackness of where there should be eyes in this mask stare directly back at you.
Oh, lovely.
And yet you can feel a smile. You can still feel that there is a genuine smile under the mask. So, what is your answer, my friend?
Sizzle like bacon. I made with an egg. I have plenty of backbone, but not a good leg. I peel like layers like an onion. I still remain whole. I can be long like a flagpole. Yet I'm made with an egg. I have plenty of backbone, but not a good leg. I peel layers like an onion. Why do I feel like the answer is an octopus? Like, think about it. An octopus sizzles like bacon, but they hatch out of eggs.
Sizzles.
I mean, they
Sizzles?
don't.
Where
They don't
are we
have.
getting that octopi sizzle? Just
They
out of
d-
curiosity.
What?
Never mind. Just roll
Oh!
with whatever you're
They
doing.
sizzle.
We must let him answer on his own.
They don't. They. I mean, the backbone thing is kind of a paradox, but they don't. But they don't really have a good leg. They peel layers like an onion, but I think they grow their legs back, which means that they still remain whole. They can be long like a flagpole, yet fit in a hole. They are famous for doing that.
Be
Is
as
it
long as
your-
flagpoles?
Is that your final answer?
No, because they basically just don't have bones, so they can they stretch and they fucking squish and they can squish into a space the width of a dime, I think.
Is it your final answer, octopus?
Sure, it's an octopus. It's an octopus.
Oh, my friend, I am so sorry, but that is incorrect.
Yeah, of course it's not.
He pulls out a gun and shoots Stub in the head.
Whoa! Wow, you did us a favor. No, I'm kidding.
In actuality, he just fires a cherry tomato directly into Thub's forehead.
Oh.
The fuck?
And it appears to be a Voffemelian-style boom powder pistol. Which
I'm
Jean-Tic
uncomfortable.
then just raises up in the air, raises both hands, sort of, and then just flips them around and then back again, and the gun is gone. Hands are wide open and empty.
Okay.
Who is
can
next?
I want to
I'm
try and
going-
delay my turn as long as possible, and while I'm delaying, I would like to pray to the goddess for any kind of guidance.
Okay, go ahead and make a religion check. Who's going
This guy
next?
is, I think, the epitome of chaotic evil alignment. Like, I don't
I'm not
don't
even
know what
sure
his
we can
deal
call
is.
it
Maybe
evil
chaotic neutral.
This guy is chaotic.
Yeah,
there's
yeah. Chaotic.
Okay, that's a
I just
20.
can't get a pin
That's
on him.
funny. Okay, so
Oh,
who's
20.
taking their turn next? Oh, don't come now, my friends. Don't make me choose. Alright. Mogrim, it is your turn then. Oh, unless
Hello.
Wyatt was volunteering?
Morgan, if you want to give it a shot, give it a shot.
Mogrim,
know.
come on, my friend. Come on. Give us an answer.
Ham.
Did you just say ham?
I did. I don't know the answer.
I am sorry, my friend, but ham is not the answer.
I know
Bastion, Bastion, while Morgrim is answering ham to that riddle,
She doesn't know the answer. So she's just whatever. And she started thinking about eating.
Mhm.
so it is very creative. It is very much not correct.
I really want
Bastion,
ham now.
as you start praying to your deity, you can just feel Imaz shrugging right back at you.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Yep, that's about right.
Come now, Wyatt, Bastion, it is only the two of you remaining. Which one of you is going to do this? Come on. I can feel you getting so close to an answer here. Oh, must John Tick
no.
flip a coin.
Oh god. Out of character. If you fake, your character wouldn't know, but you figured it out. Or at least fake, you figured it out. In a weird way. How would they answer? I don't know.
Just give
I
a
mean-
guess, my guy.
Just give a guess in character.
Alright.
That's all you can do. So, who is going
Can we get a
next?
clue? Can we get a fucking clue at least?
Your clue is the riddle.
Is the riddle, alright. You did say it was close. Red man's answer, right?
I can
Really
feel
somewhat
that
there.
you are getting close to an answer, according to my memories at least. I feel.
I give a very sharp glance to Wyatt as he says the red man.
Also, I should note that Sam is not only not red, they are orange, but also
Oh.
they are not a he. Come on now. We must be
Apologize.
very
Oh, sorry about
considerate
that,
of
mate.
our friends here. Come on now.
I'm gonna
come
like
on.
give Thub like a pat on the shoulder.
I don't know why he's so mean.
Maybe it's because you smell like lavender.
Yeah, probably.
It is okay.
Oh,
It is
Christ.
okay. And Wyatt, you feel suddenly the mint in your mouth doesn't taste like mint anymore. That tastes like the spiciest pepper you've ever eaten.
I spit it out of the ground.
You try, but it won't get off your tongue.
Ah!
Oh,
What about mine? Does mine taste any different?
Oh, yours is completely fine, Thicket.
Oh, lovely.
Now, come on, Wyatt. Spit out an answer if you cannot spit out the mint.
This is literally the final dab in the hot ones, isn't it? Where I'm like,
Oh yeah,
Conan.
absolutely.
yeah.
Alright then, Bastian, you are going up first because Wyatt keeps procrastinating. Being dramatic. Bastian, go for
Okay.
it. Give us an answer.
I
Wyatt, the mint now tastes like milk.
Okay.
I don't know why my gut says it's an instrument, but I can't think of an instrument that fits the criteria. The first thing that comes to mind is a cymbal, but I know that's wrong, but I'm going to tell it to you anyway, so...
A symbol. Is that your final answer?
Oh my god, wait a
Yeah.
second.
Unfortunately, that is not correct. That leaves it down to you, Monsieur Wyatt Heinebarel. What answer have you got for me?
The
Is it a
gamble on this.
fucking...
Quick, tell me, Jacob. Tell me.
No.
Is it an eel?
Is that your final answer?
Think about it. Eels are made from eggs. Don't have any
Oh,
legs
for
on
Christ's sake!
Come on, Wyatt, you must
Eel
give
is
me an
not even
answer.
made of-
Oh, god damn it.
Oh fuck! It's a snake.
I feel like Emma was on the
Is
right
that your
track with the
final
instrument.
answer, Wyatt?
Is that a fucking snake? Isn't it? Because snakes don't sizzle, do they? I asked the party.
They go...
I don't fucking know. That's a sizzle.
Wyatt, is that your final answer?
I fake. Okay.
You
I'm
must
betting
know. No snake, you must know.
it. Fuck it. I'll take that. I take a swig.
Well then, my friend, Jean-Tic takes a step towards you, towering over you. Almost 3 times your height.
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
Leans down, goes down on one knee, places a massive hand on your shoulder, places the other one on the back of your head, gets real close into your face. And Wyatt,
gonna kiss him.
as you're up close,
He's gonna kiss
you
him.
Oh no. He's got no face. Oh, he's got no face. Oh, he smells of
Wyatt.
lavender.
Wyatt, as you get real close to Jean-Tic's mask, you don't hear any breathing.
Uh-huh.
And you realize you don't see their chest rising and falling either. That, my friend, is a correct answer! And from behind your
yay.
Fuck
ear,
you.
they pull... From behind your ear, they pull out a small spherical candy. This is for you, my friend! And Jean-Tic drops it into your hand, Wyatt.
All right.
Cameron, I
Gotta
gotta ask, was that the
This is-
actual answer that you had in mind, or did you
Was
just kind
it?
of
That
decide that it was the right
yeah.
answer?
You got
Really?
the right answer.
What?
Oh, do you want to know
Yes.
why I got the right
Okay.
answer?
Sue
You actually know
as-
why?
I looked
Legit,
at it again
in our
after
front,
answering.
I'm not even joking. Like this afternoon, when I was taking out the garbage, I found a gardener snake in one of my cardboard boxes, and it had like laid a few eggs, and it literally was like, wait a sec, like, oh my goodness,
That's amazing coincidence.
that is insane coincidence.
So that
The
right
universe
there, my
said,
friend.
it sounds like he needs a snake today.
Yeah.
That, my friend, is you. You have earned it, my friend.
What does it do?
Well, if you pop it in your mouth, then it will be very spicy for a moment, but good kind of spicy, huh? For around an hour. It will make it a little bit easier for your body to take in the spiciness of electricity. And whenever something hostile touches you, you can channel electricity into them. Of course, it only lasts for an hour. So, take this galvanic chew and use it well, my friend.
Galvanic chew.
That is
goodness.
now in your inventory.
Oh.
Well, that is all for Zantig Lamatimo. Doodly. And as you all blink, Jantique is gone.
The fuck was that?
Does anyone know of what? I'm a little bit worried what would have happened if you hadn't gotten it right.
I think it's just like gonna start crying.
Hetrick turns around. What the fuck are you all talking about?
I'm just like just now
you
wiping the
didn't-
cherry
you didn't
tomato
see
off
the
my
clown
forehead.
I see what? Why
Clown
does
man.
why does Thub have a tomato on his forehead?
I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, that was a deeply disturbing experience for everyone involved, and I'm not sure why you were spared.
I have to ask, how does a snake peel back layers?
It sheds its skin.
Sheds
Oh,
its
shit,
skin.
it's-
Right?
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't see many snakes.
Yeah.
That's fair, you live in an icy wasteland, I get it.
How did I not
Andy
think of that? I live in
see.
fucking Florida!
Snakes aren't native to Florida, I feel like. Or at
There's
least
a lot of
pythons are.
snakes in
Are you kidding?
Florida!
A lot
There's
of
so
snakes
many
there.
snakes in Florida.
Oh,
There's
sorry.
a lot of
Everglades?
Native and invasive.
Oh, yeah.
Vietnamese
Oh, yeah,
python
yeah. Sorry.
problem.
I apologize.
It's actually a problem how many snakes we have in Florida. They keep killing our fucking alligators.
Huh?
Yeah, pythons keep killing the alligators.
Rip shoddy.
So anyways, Wyatt, you now have your little galvanic chew in your inventory. Go ahead and take a look at that to get the fine details.
Process.
Um,
Feel. If I'm melee tired.
And as for the rest of you,
God, what the fuck is this fake?
I'm so upset.
I am so happy. So you all sort of
I
absorb.
hate everything about what just happened.
You all sort of just absorb what happened a second ago. The experience with the Gentique Lamatimo.
And fail.
anybody,
we fail to absorb it.
Janti, does that name ring a bell for anybody? And not
No.
in like some sort of like personal association, but like you read a textbook about this fucking thing, or
No.
maybe okay.
Cameron,
Uh
for absolutely no reason at all, I need you to send me an image and the name written out.
huh. Okay, I can do that for you. Here, I'll even send it in the server.
Wonderful.
So, do any of you have anything else you'd like to do before going to sleep?
Oh, Bastion is going to start, like, even though the loot is out of tune with Thicket sitting right there, she's gonna start, like, writing something.
Mm-hmm. Lovely, lovely. So, at this point, would Cranberry still be taking watch?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, did Cranberry notice any of that?
Cranberry was in your chest the whole time.
Oh, right. Yes, you're right.
I'm really worried that we had a group hallucination, given that Hetrick didn't see it.
Well,
I wouldn't count on it.
He's a time traveler. I would imagine James over here could freeze time too.
James? Who the fuck is James?
I mean, Jean-Luc.
Gentique?
Jantik,
Gentique Lamatimo?
he says.
Oh, Jesus.
His head.
For like a second,
God.
like it's like a Jacob's Ladder thing where Thicket's head just spins around and he's just wearing Gentilque's mask.
Hello?
Jesus Christ.
So anyways,
What the fuck is this entity that we have summoned?
It's a goddamn SCP is what it is.
Yeah.
You all take your rest for the night.
Oh, there's not going to be any rest after that.
You get as much rest as you physically can. And you all wake up in the morning, fully rested. Morgrim, you feel like you've recovered from your fatigue.
Yeah.
Yeah, ready to go on the road. On the final stretch back to Gallanid. So, who's pedaling today?
Morgan will be back to pedaling.
Okay. Who's pedaling alongside Morgrim?
I guess Bastion will take a shift.
Bastion, okay. Lovely, lovely. So, much easier day today. No snow, regular old 0-degree weather, and just a light wind.
No Jantak.
No Gentique, as far as you can tell at least. It's a quiet day. As you make your way towards the town. And, you know, you keep going along the road. What are those of you who are not pedaling doing with your downtime? We'll start with Thicket. What are you doing with your downtime?
I guess trying to comprehend what I just saw. No,
Good.
but I don't know. I guess I'm just going to meditate, I suppose.
Okay. I should also note that I'm remembering that you bought a talisman last time.
Oh, yes. I haven't
You have
fixed that yet, have I?
Yes, you have to affix talismans, and that is something that requires a repair kit, which
I think I have
Hetrick.
one.
Oh, Hetrick would have one even if you don't. But yeah, you'll just need to borrow a repair kit, and it only takes 10 minutes to do. So.
Oh, perfect. Oi,
it's
could
easy
I
enough.
borrow that? I'm gonna say to Petra. Not Petra. Oh my god. Bastion.
Yeah, I'll pass it over.
Lovely.
All right. And what are you affixing this to?
Oh, just me clothes.
Okay. Lovely, lovely. All right. Thub, what are you doing with your day? Doing any crafting or anything?
Crafting. Yeah, you know what? Maybe I will do some crafting.
Okay. I think, did you start crafting a snare? I think you
did. I
you
did start crafting
crafting a snare. Do you want to take another day of work on the spike snare?
Yeah, sure.
All right. So you now have 2 of 3 days done off your spike snare.
Fantastic. Oh, you put that in already. Cool.
Yes. And Wyatt, what are you doing with your downtime?
I'm gonna feed my alcohol addiction and drink.
Lovely. Very well adjusted. All right. So, you keep working your ways into town. But along the road,
Uh-oh.
Oh, crap.
you feel a underneath the sled, an explosion of some kind.
That's bad.
Let me just real quick roll something there.
Oh no.
Okay. I need to roll something else there real fast then. Let's see. Okay.
Oh no.
You feel that explosion rock the sled as it just screeches along the path, screeches along the ground. Dulrig just shouts out, "What the fuck was that?" Or not Dulrig. Jesus Christ, why do I keep saying Dulrig? Hetrick just shouts out, "What the fuck was that?"
I don't know. I thought you'd know.
No, absolutely not.
Oh god, it's the fucking weird accent guy again. Run.
Ay, ay, ay. Okay, I guess we can probably just try to keep pedaling through that.
We don't want to check.
I don't know. Well, I mean,
How
can
far out
you
are
try
we from
moving?
town?
We're probably still around. Not terribly far, maybe a quarter of a day's away.
Let's see if we can push through then.
Bastion and Morgrim, as you go to push, it seems that something's wrong with the mechanisms.
That's
It's
what I was
not
afraid
working.
of. We're gonna have to hop out and take a look.
Not a fan of that, but I think we must.
Gonna channel elements before I get out.
Okay. Channel elements before you get out.
Hedrick, can you scan this guy? Just make sure we don't have any company before we get out onto the plane.
I mean, I don't see anything right now, and I'm gonna have to get out there to repair things.
I just meant like real quick, just before we.
Well,
all,
right,
you know.
I don't see anything out there right
Okay.
now. It looks just to be open tundra to me. Would any of you happen to be able to help out with fixing things?
Potentially.
Okay.
I can do some heavy lifting. That's about as far as I'll get.
Okay, that'll definitely be helpful.
Nice. Same
the
here.
rest of you, all right. Well, the rest of you, just I suppose that'd be Fob and Wyatt. Just I suppose go on and
Give you some
explore a
cover.
bit. Cover or figure out what the hell damaged us.
Alright. Step out into the world.
Step out into the world.
Ooh.
And Emma, how are you still managing to rotate your token? I swear to God, I disabled that.
I don't know. I'm just here.
Wait a
man.
minute, are you not using your mouse?
I'm using my mouse. It's in my hand.
Then how did you rotate?
I don't know.
Girl. So
Girl.
anyways,
Oh, that's how.
cease the rotating.
You can't tell me what to do.
So,
I'll rotate all the fuck I want, Cam.
You're not my dad.
You spit me right.
So, yeah, Wyatt and Thub, the explosion was probably around 20 feet back.
Alright.
Can I
Alright, ready, let's do this.
just real quick check and see if all of the soil is there?
There we go. The soil? What do you mean, like back where the explosion was?
No, in our store. I want to know if all of our
Oh. So, yeah, I should also, I don't know how I didn't mention it up until this point. All of the soil was sort of just piled into your storage compartment.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's all in your storage compartment.
Okay, so like the weird mime wasn't like a ruse to like steal our soil or anything.
Not as far as you can tell.
Just checking off possibilities.
Yeah, no, as far as you can tell, nothing crazy like that.
He wasn't a mime. He was obviously a clown.
You're right.
Zing.
You're right. He is a clown.
But anyways, yeah, as far as you can tell, all the soil is still in your storage. Thub and Wyatt, you would sort of recognize from the spray of dirt on the snow that the explosion probably was back here. It also helps that there's some sparks coming off the road beyond the normal ones from the heating runes.
Okay. Alright, Red, let's go.
You're going to make them cry. Can you please use their name?
Look, if you're gonna be a dick to me, I'll be a dick to you. But if we're just gonna be dicking around, then we'll be
What
dicking
was
around.
that thing to you? What the fuck is this blasphemy?
I remember. You know, the first time, first day. Oh gosh. Gods, you really do have a short memory. All right.
Okay, so are Thub and Wyatt going down to investigate?
Sure.
Yeah, sure. I'll stick behind my big protector.
It's around down here. If you want to move yourselves down there.
It's like you want your cake and to eat it too.
Yeah, right.
First he calls Thub's mom fat. Then he starts.
then he just deliberately calls me by the
Look,
wrong name.
if you're gonna fuck me, like you better get ready to like. If we're gonna fuck, like we better be
Excuse
ready to
me?
fuck. All right.
What is happening? What is happening?
First
What is
episode.
Why are
happening?
you
After
implying
cooking.
this relationship between Thub and Wyatt? No one suggested
You're acting like I fucking punted your dog in front of you. Like
I can already
you
hear
know
the
what?
shippers drawing.
Yeah. Draw it.
If you send us fan art for Wyatt and Thub, it will be a horrible disappointment, but I will post it on the social media.
Yes.
if you
Oh,
send us a fucking drawing of me punting Wyatt's dog.
If you send us fan art of
anything,
Wyatt
really.
and Thub doing anything, I will buy a canvas print of it and send it.
No,
To
no,
Jake.
hang
Wait.
on. We gotta put
I
a
will
limit on
help
this.
with
It
the
can't be
shipping. I'll help with the
anything.
shipping.
It can be anything.
I will pitch it.
Not anything. Not anything.
No, yes, anything. Yes,
Don't-
anything.
The
Does
worst
it-
stuff. The
No,
worst stuff is
doesn't
going to
fucking
Yono.
have genitals.
I give permission, okay? I give permission right now.
Thug doesn't have genitals. How
So,
Thub
anyways,
may not have genitals, but that does not prevent Wyatt.
Oh god. Oh
are the
god.
two of you going to investigate the explosion now?
Yes, we
Sure.
are.
All right, move
what we
yourselves
asked
down
for.
to this point then.
To which point?
This point. This one. Move
Okay.
yourselves on down there.
Alright.
All right, Thub just steps into the middle of the explosion.
Sure, let's step back.
Thicket is also joining. I thought Thicket was helping with the thing.
Yes, you're right. My bad.
If you want to go join with the investigation, then you are welcome to.
Please come along.
I would like to join with the investigation.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, as you look at this, obviously there was an explosion. But you're not entirely sure what's going on here. Go ahead and each of you try to make a recall knowledge check of your choice to see if you can figure out what's going on with the runes.
A recall knowledge check.
Yes, recall knowledge check of your choice.
I'll try nature, see if anything
I'm
natural can
Also
disrupt these
making
runes.
nature.
I'll try. You know what? I'll switch it up. I'll try survival. Can I do survival?
Sure.
Cool.
I got a 23.
All right. I got a
3.
24.
24, and Wyatt got a 12. Yeah, none of you are quite sure what's going on here. It definitely seems like a problem with the runes, but you don't really... You don't really know much about these runes. Like, they're very much arcane in origin, so it's a little difficult to tell. And just a real quick moment. Need to check something real fast. Okay. Thicket, as your companions are looking at this explosion, you're trying to take in as many of your senses as you can to investigate. You could swear you hear something in the snow behind you,
Oh no.
Fuck.
rustling.
If I hear that goddamn baby cry.
You don't hear the baby cry.
Oh, okay.
Instead,
That's good.
you hear a war cry
Oh,
as a group of popping out of the snow, a group of saber-tooth tribe hunters
No.
burst
Oh.
from being buried in the snow
Oh.
Heavens.
and let out their horrid, terrifying war cry. And that is where we're going to pick up next time.
Ah.
Okay.
Good lord.
So, Thicket, how are you feeling?
I wanted that goddamn waffle iron.
Fair, fair. Thub, how are you feeling?
I'm honestly just still trying to process getting shot by a cherry tomato.
Out of a flintlock pistol, no less.
Yeah, like by a Frenchman.
That's the worst part of it.
I think that's the worst.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's the
hardest
worst part of
part.
it.
Wyatt, how are you feeling?
He's actually thinking this was going all to schedule, and he was feeling good, but now it's not so good.
Fair enough, fair enough. Bastion, how are you feeling?
You know those days where you're just like, this might as well happen? Having
Yeah.
one of those days.
And Morgrim, how are you feeling?
She dislikes riddles almost as much as she hates lavender.
Very, very fair. Good lord. All right, so how are we all feeling as players?
Lovely
Did
jubbly.
you write the snake riddle, or did
Yeah,
you,
did you?
find it?
Oh, I found that. I can't.
I was
say
gonna
don't
say
know
there's
if
no
I found that.
fucking way you
No, I'm not smart
wrote
enough
that.
for that.
That's
Yeah,
way
I
too
did-
big brain.
I did write Gentil Lamarimo, though.
I
Oh,
love
well, I
this
figured
fucking
You
man.
would.
Wait, what was he born of?
Oh
how
my
did
god,
He come about?
Cam, have you
What?
fucking played Deltarune?
I have not.
Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. It's
I don't even know
fucking
what you're referencing.
Jevel.
What the fuck is
What
that?
does that mean?
I don't know what any of these words mean.
It's fucking Jevel.
Listen, I would tell you what spawned Gentil Lamarimo, but I'm not sure that it would make sense to your minds.
Which is Cameron speak for I don't have an answer to that.
I really don't. We want to give a special shout out to our first member on Buy Me a Coffee, Jane Meyer. Thank you so much for your support, Jane. It really means the world.